Yeah. All right. So, in the last session, we were discussing about, I can see new faces. Yeah. So, in the last session, we discussed about what are the things that one should keep in mind while writing for the website. So, I can see a few new faces. I can see Nandini Bharadwaj joining us this time. All right. Okay. So, can we quickly do a recap? Simran, you were there? I can't hear you. So,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, just a quick recap of what we did in the last session.
मैम मैम हमने पढ़ा था वेब आर्टिकल, वेब में जो आर्टिकल्स लिखते हैं उसके पॉइंट, उसके फीचर्स के बारे में. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ऑडियंस, प्राइमरी और सेकेंडरी ऑडियंस होती है हमारी. प्राइमरी ऑडियंस वो जो हम डेली बेसिस पर हमारी वेबसाइट पर आती है. एंड मैम वी शुड we know about things that we are writing. Should be clear and easy. Information should be well written, and inverted pyramid principles,
Yeah.
short and simple sentences. It's better if we talk in active voice. And ma'am, search engine optimization, SEO, cultural sensitivity. We should not hurt someone's emotions against cultural sources, or we should not disrespect anyone, hurt anyone. Or ma'am, length of article should not be very long. And ma'am, articles should be easy to
Exactly.
read. Conversation.
All right. Okay. So more or less, this was something that we did cover in the last session. And now we will discuss about website design concepts. So आप लोगों ने you all must have seen a website, right? Hello, hello. Anyone? आप लोग वेबसाइट विजिट करते हो सब? न्यूज़ वेबसाइट विजिट किया है कभी? Anyone? No. Okay. So let me start from the. Let me design there are a few set of things that we all should keep in mind. First is the layout. Now, when we talk about the layout, we have to see, हमें ये देखना होता है कि हमें हमारी जो वेबसाइट है वो किस किस डिपार्टमेंट को केटर करेगी. मतलब क्या हम एक एंटरटेनमेंट वेबसाइट है, या हम एक स्पोर्ट्स वेबसाइट है, या हम एक न्यूज़ वेबसाइट है जो हर सेक्शन को केटर करती है. जैसे जो इंडिया की न्यूज़ भी करती है, जो वर्ल्ड की न्यूज़ भी करती है, टेक्नोलॉजी भी करती है, ऑटो भी करता है, स्पोर्ट्स भी करती है, एंटरटेनमेंट भी करती है. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हमें ये चीज़ का ध्यान देना होता है कि जो हम वेबसाइट पे काम कर रहे हैं वो कौन सी वेबसाइट है. ठीक है, फर्स्ट सेट इज दिस. Second comes in this in the line is कि it should not be a cluttered website. Okay, कि आप जो वेबसाइट बना रहे हो आपको इसका ध्यान देना पड़ेगा कि हर एक सेक्शन इक्वली मतलब क्लीन हो, इससे वाइट स्पेस हो. क्योंकि जब आप एक वेबसाइट अगर अगर आपकी वेबसाइट बहुत क्लटर्ड है तो आपको लगेगा, तो आप एज अ रीडर आपको यू वोंट find good, you won't find it interesting. You'll think that it's not it's something that I'm not someone who's used to this, and it's not something that is eye soothing, and I don't want to see it. Okay, so this is another thing that needs to be taken care of while you're writing, while you are coming up with a website. So now a website has a home page, all right. Then after home page, we have different sections. One we have a there then we have a home under homepage we have a section where we put around 7 8 okay, where we put around 7 8 headlines which are considered as the top headlines of the hour. All right. Then after that, just give me a minute. Okay. So then there are after that we have a section called hot and trending. All right. Abhi, what does that section do? Now in that particular section, you keep the trending news stories, the viral news stories. Basically, agar today if Deepika Padukone announces a pregnancy, that is going to be the trending news topic. So that kind of stories go under that section. If somebody is IPL में किसी ने एक बहुत अमेजिंग सा कैच ले लिया, तो वो कैच लिया उसके बाद ट्विटर पे उसको लेके बहुत रिएक्शंस हो रहे हैं, ट्विटर में लोग बातें कर रहे हैं। तो अगर ऐसा कुछ है तो ये चीज दिस थिंग विल गो अंडर the hot and trending section. All right. So after hot and trending section, we have the section pages, which is India, where we talk about where we bring all the stories related to India, be it irrespective of the state. Then we have a section called different sections for different genres. We have a section for technology. We have a section for auto. Then we have a section for lifestyle. Then you have a section for entertainment. You have a section for health. Then you have a section for business. Then there's a section for buzz. Buzz, basically, what is buzz? Abhi, you must have, there was this during lockdown, the challenge called Dalgon Coffee Challenge or the Pillow Challenge or in TikTok there was this challenge. What is then a lot of TikTok challenges were also going viral. So these kind of stories, they go under the bus section. All right. So that is the bus. That's the bus section. So now, how now you tell me when we are talking about the designing concept of a website. So how should a website look like? What are the things that one should keep in mind while he's coming up with a website? I gave you a brief idea of what all things that we have in a website. Now I want to know from you guys, what are the things that one should keep in mind while you are doing a web while on a website while creating a website. Yeah,
Ma'am, the front page, the home page should always
Nandini,
talk about.
Simran, Surbhi, Khushbu, anyone? Dipansh, sorry, your
Ma'am,
voice
should,
is breaking actually. Hello.
ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Please go ahead.
Ma'am, the home page should talk about the company of the website, whose the website is, and the whole idea that what is the website about. And then there should be a whole section where you can go to different categories of the website. For example, if it is a skincare brand website, then there should be subheadings and about the categories like face, skin, body care, like that. And it should be user friendly, that you can find each and everything without complications. It should be user friendly.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Point. Anyone else? This is basically when we talk about a product-based website or a brand website. So now, if I ask you about a news website, so what do you think it should have?
Ma'am, again, the categories would be of different genre like sports, political, and the main page should have the current headlines, the the latest updates, basically, the latest articles. or the breaking news.
Yes, it should have that. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? All right. So, apart from what Nandini said, so a website should be a few things, basic things that we have to take care about when we are coming up with a website is what should be the domain name. Then you have to find a very matlab, like will it be www.timesofindia.com or something like that, or if it is a news18.com or moneycontrol.com, or if it is a brand website, so it should be hnm.com or something. So this domain name is really important. First, when it comes to a website, you have to find a domain name for yourself. Then you have to design your logo. It can't be just the name of the website and then and it's all done. You have to come up with a no logo that will appear on each page of your of whenever whosoever is going to that particular page. It should come up on all the pages. Okay, logo is the second important thing. Please, guys, please write. Then the third point that one should be careful about is the color that they're using. It should not be a very like a bright color. It should be really eye something that suits your eye. It's matlab, if you have seen websites, they come up with very subtle colors that blend really well with the entire layout and all that. So that's another thing that we have to be careful about, because if suddenly if you see a very bright color of matlab, on a web when you open a web page and a bright color, and the first impression is like, no, I don't want to see it. I'm unable to, because that color is not suiting your particular point. So that's another thing that you have to take care about. Okay, so color. Then it's then the next thing that we have to be very careful about is how nicely we are, how nicely we have segregated the sections, how neatly it's been done. Is it really clean? Is it clean? Just a minute. Yeah, sorry for the interruption. So you have to check that is the website layout neat and clean or not? Because a lot of times if you see a Times of India website, matlab, just an example, no hard feelings. So it has a lot of things on its homepage, if you must have visited. So it's like the reader gets, we have a lot of time we have found out that the readers get a bit puzzled, like what to read, what not to read. All right, because you have the top headline section, you have the latest news section on the same page, then you have featured articles, then you have a video page, video section as well, then you have the trending topics as well. So a bit of sports is also highlighted. So this, what happens is ki, if so many things are being given on a particular page, on a single page, so as a reader, you get you find it really hard to understand ki, what should I read first and which angle should I focus on and what should I just skip for the time being. Now, if we look into now the next thing that we should take care about is what is the font, which that is also very important. Font should not be very fancy, because a fancy font never helps. Because a lot of times if we try using that, oh my god, this looks so nice, the calligraphy is really great. But what happens is ki, when the font actually appears on the website and the font size that we're going to use, these two things are equally important. Because for example, if you're opening the if your web page is being opened on a projector, all right, and the font size, if the font size is not appropriate or the font is not good enough, so what happens is at that time it looks very absurd. it doesn't it looks huge on a screen. So that's another thing that one should be really careful about. And what else? What do you guys think? Like, I gave you a few points. So after this, what else we should focus while coming up with a website concept? What are the other things that we should keep in mind? Anyone? No.
Ma'am?
All right. Anyone?
Ma'am,
Yes,
I think
Simran.
pictures and graphs.
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, pictures and graphs which attract readers.
Sorry. I can't hear you.
Ma'am, I said pictures and graphs, which attract readers and easy to understand.
Yeah, exactly. So hello, can you hear me? Hello, am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. So yes, as Simran, you were saying that photos and charts, photos and graphs are equally important. Very well point. So the point, hello. Okay. So the point was a very good one. So what we have to, like, photographs and graphics plays a very important role in websites, because you can use it in various ways. It's just not necessary that it will be considered as a lead image photograph. What can be done is, while using the photo, it can be kept on the we can embed photos in a story to make it look more attractive, so that the web page looks nice. A lot of time what they do is, if there are graphics, they use graphics as a lead image, so it attracts a lot of audience. And that's how the entire thing here, that's how the entire website is being it helps the website evolve and attract more number of readers. All right, any questions so far? Any questions? So, okay, let me continue then. The other things that we should take care about while we are working on the website is we have to be very careful that the website that we are creating should be user centric. It should not. We have to first understand our target audience. I hope you know what the. I hope you know what do we mean. What do I mean by the word target audience? Target audience is basically the group of people for whom we are from whom we are on whom we are targeting with our particular product or with a particular website that we are bringing into this world. Okay, so basically we have to be very careful about our user. So as we all know, users are paramount, and we should be at the forefront of every decision about, and they should be at the forefront of every decision that we are making. All right, we have to first think about our users, and only then it's the wisest, it's the basic thumb rule that we all should follow while you are making a website, be it a website or an app. This the design that has been created should enable the user to reach their goals with speed, effectiveness, and most importantly, pleasure. These three things are important. Like your website should have the capacity, should not be too much heavy, and it should have the capacity to load really fast. A lot of times we have seen a website, if a website takes a lot of time to load, we prefer, let's skip it, let's not focus on it, let's do something else, or we will check it later or something. And these are the things. This is something that we basically do. And most importantly, it should give pleasure to your eyes, and you should feel satisfied after reading or going through the website or through the entire process. For example, if you're buying a product on Amazon, and if Amazon is not helping you, if the website is acting up and you are unable to place a request, or you're unable to place an order on an order in the within time period. So you'll give it a try. First time you tried, it didn't happen. You'll try again. Second time you tried, it didn't happen. But third time you'll just give up. You'll be like, let me go to Flipkart and order it from there. So while making a website, you have to be very careful about what we are doing. And this user-centric idea is the main focus of the entire concept designing. Now, the next thing that one should take care about is design it in details. So now there's a now when I talk about details means a user, if you are going through a if you love this, if you are going through a particular website, what we do is we check, oh my god, the font size is not fine. A lot of people do that. Okay, the font size in the first headline is this, is Arial, but the font size in the third headline is Times New Roman. And then the font size is also different, or it somewhere we see that the font is in bold, somewhere it's in ital. So these are few things that we should be very careful about. We should focus on all the details. If the color is red and white, the color should be red and white throughout. It should not. You should not change the entire. You cannot go wrong with with the detailing. If you are using the first headline, if the first headline the font is Arial, so for all the sections, the lead headline should have an Arial font. I Now most of the time it is being preferred that for the entire web page, it's the same font is used, because it keeps the balance. All right. Mm, Now, in a website, one of the most important things is, as Simran had mentioned about photographs. So, photo you should we all must have seen when you visit a website. There is a section where you have photo galleries, in which you find a lot of like celebrity pictures. or the new cars that are coming up, or during Diwali, that home decor ideas, DIY decor ideas, during Christmas, different kind of decorations, during New Year's, we see which country celebrated the New Year, and which country celebrated the New Year at what time and how, and then during lockdown, we have seen how how celebrities are dealing with the lockdown and what all they are doing during this lockdown time. So or majority of the people who are dealing with the website thing, they prefer to put it in a photo gallery format so that it gives an inspirational. We call it an inspirational section for all its readers. For why it is called an inspirational section? Because that's something that inspires you to visit the website. That's why it's called an inspiration section. It's something that will that's like okay, they have this particular thing, so I think I should go and watch it there, because we also do it in our daily lives, right? Even we if we go to some website to see, for example, if we have to check score of a cricket match, what we do, we prefer ESPN Info, or we go to ESPN Quick Info, or we prefer moving to ClickBuzz, or we go to for IPL, we go to IPL's official website to see the score. So an IPL, and after every match, IPL has the best moments from the match in a photo gallery format. So we are like, okay, okay, let's go and watch it if you have missed it. So and a lot of times, like what Hotstar is doing these days is they come up with a match highlight section, which is an example of an inspirational section for its reader, for its viewers in their why? Because what they're doing is, if you have missed for those who have missed the match, they can just simply go and they can have the watch the highlight, and they get an idea of what happened. So this is something that keeps us in a way, it keeps us involved as well, and it keeps us attached to the website. Uh, any doubts so far? Any doubts? No. All right. So today we have covered two topics. Those who were not there in the first section. So please take notes from your friends. Like the first topic that we had discussed was what are the things that one should keep in mind while they are writing for the web page. What is the language and the style for online journalism? And in the second section, we had discussed about the website design concepts and the things that one should keep in mind while we are designing a website, or we are preparing the layout. So, any questions? Anyone? Anything that you want me to repeat? Okay, I think it's done then. All right. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you next week. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. Thank you.